Hi, I'm Brian Larson, Director of Partner Business Development at Broadcom. I'm here with one of our senior systems engineers, John Fonseca, who has helped design FICON architectures for over 20 years. Welcome to our FICON Expert Series. Today, we're going to be talking about Brocade's Gen 7 platform and a specific feature called Traffic Optimizer, and discuss the benefits that it has and provides to a FICON environment. John, maybe you want to start with reviewing the situation where an end user needs to support different I/O speeds within the same SAN.
Right. Yeah. So, Brian, this comes up all the time. We have multiple speed devices in fabrics, 4 gig, 8 gig, 16 gig, 32 gig. And, we have a virtual channel technology within the Brocade architecture that compensates for some of it. However, this concept of 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the traffic lanes that we have in our director. And 2, 3, 4, 5, if you have in lane 2, 16 gig traffic, 4 gig traffic, 32 gig traffic, there's a chance that the 32 gig traffic is not going to be happy with having an 8 gig car in its same lane. So we have this ability with Traffic Optimizer to actually create newer VCs that are dedicated to just the newer, faster protocols. So the 8 gig, 16 gig, and 4 gig legacy speeds will be on the legacy virtual channels, those 2, 3, 4, 5s. But the 32 gig, the 64 gig, NVMe, these higher speed protocols that demand lower latency, they'll be given their own dedicated 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes. So this will allow for us to optimize the traffic for them and not get hindered by the slower speed devices that are happening to be in the same fabric as them.
That's fantastic. Could you maybe a little bit deeper understanding of that I/O speed challenge and what does this do to kind of declutter the different speeds within the SAN?
Right. So again, when you connect the device into the fabric, it automatically gets assigned a virtual channel. What we'd like to do with Traffic Optimizer is if it's a 32 gig port or a 64 gig port or NVMe, we're going to create different lanes that are just dedicated for that faster speed I/O. And we automatically do that. There's nothing the end user has to do other than plug in and use the newer Gen 7 feature called Traffic Optimizer that is, on the Gen 7 platform. Now, if you have a mixed environment where you have Gen 6 or Gen 5, you still have compatibility as well with Traffic Optimizer. You'll be using the old legacy 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes to communicate, but there's still a level of compatibility, of course, with our Gen 7 if it's connected to a fabric with Gen 6 and Gen 5 as well.
Well, fantastic. So that means that in our Gen 7 platform that we are using the term autonomous SAN, this is one element where it's actually creating and learning about this traffic and automatically taking action, which reduces the amount of time that the administrators need to worry about. And you just mentioned that you can deploy it with previous generations, but maybe you want to just go into a little bit deeper information on how that all works.
Right. So some of the capabilities with Gen 7 is self-learning. One of the things we do with self-learning is we automatically place the legacy traffic type into the legacy lanes. If it's interconnecting to newer Gen 7 fabrics, the Gen 7s will be traffic optimized, but you still have the ability to learn your flows, get analytics about those flows, and start to take action and gain insights on those flows. The self-optimizing part we talked about with Traffic Optimizer, that is available with 32 gig and 64 gig, the newer traffic types. We even have virtual channels that will be dedicated for NVMe type traffic, which demands ultra low latency. So to have the ability to carve out special traffic lanes just for that special type of traffic is unique to Condor 5, and that's the ASIC in our Gen 7 family. The last piece that we talk about with autonomous SAN is self-healing. Now, there might be a scenario where a device is either misbehaving or is performing well or is misconfigured. We have the ability to take that traffic I/O and move it along to the side in a quarantine lane that are dedicated for devices that are either oversubscribed or showing signs of congestion. These are called slow drain devices in many conversations. And so we have a feature called slow drain device quarantine, SDDQ, that allows us to do that. So again, these three things, self-learning, self-optimizing, self-healing, These are all available with the Gen 7 Condor 5 architecture, and I look forward to everyone using it.
All right, well, that's about all the time we have for this video. To get further information on this topic or other topics, please visit our Broadcom mainframe SAN page on our website. On behalf of John and myself, thanks for viewing and have a great day.
Thank you.